tractor engine's getting ready to roll. Gonna cruise on my bike now, music to the soul. Kickstand up, boots are best. Ain't gonna touch down till the road comes to rest. We're riding country roads, enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away.
Hey! I don't know if our mics are on, let's see. Oh, he says yes.
Says the mic is hot.
All right.
I got you.
All right.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to CFTV North. It's Tuesday night and night.
It's always Tuesday night.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the date. Maybe the
August 9th.
Okay, so it's August
Go
9th.
with that. We'll invent the calendar.
Okay, we'll do that. It's the
Oh,
10th.
it's the 10th.
Ah.
Our production guy here.
Go to camera 2, show our new guy today.
Oh, you gotta get all tricky on me now.
Yeah, let's see if he can do this.
There it goes.
There it is.
There it is.
Right over there, Clyde. Who you got next to you?
I got Ron Wallace.
And Ron is a great person to have with us. He kind of hides a little bit because he says he gets nervous when he goes on camera. But Clyde's going to be Clyde. Help me up. There you go, Carrie. Anyhow, I screw names up, everybody, just so you know. Anyhow, Ron is a veteran, and he's going to do a lot of stuff with the veteran side of what's happening on our show. So we thought we'd introduce him tonight. If you watched Ride the Rails,
Right.
correct? He did the intro to Ride the Rails. Now, Ron, I want you to know that you were doing it on July 4th, but you said July 5th.
Yes, I called
But, but you just saw me say August 8th, and you told me it was the 10th.
Yes.
So we're even.
No, but
Okay.
also remember Ron, what was it, Long?
Ron Long.
The president, he said that the building was built in 1895,
It was
and it was really
87.
1887. So we had all the facts wrong on that baby.
So we had a good time on it. We have a really good show tonight. I'm going to go through it. Well, I'll tell you what, you go through it. You wrote it.
Well, so we're going to, well, first of all, look at sporting my new, just approved cycle fever hat.
And so, before you say anything, make sure you wear it so the monkeys don't steal it. Or the chimps.
I didn't think we were going to talk about
We are, so
Okay,
the
let's
chimps,
not.
just in case. All right.
That's right.
Don't
Okay.
bite mine.
Well, they still have.
Oh, they might. I don't know.
Okay, anyway, so tonight we got, we're going to look at Copperhead Lodge. We're going to go to our favorite sandwich shop, and we've all been there now, I think.
Yep.
I took the time, that, based on last week's recommendations, went there. I had the multi-grilled cheese sandwich, but added ham. Oh man, and chips and a drink, that was awesome. So we're going to go to the Nomad for a little while. We got a couple of our favorite things to do, which are cars.
Yeah.
A couple of classics to look at. And then we're going to go to our North Carolina correspondent, Timmy.
Yep.
And
Timmy.
get some information from him, then wrap up the show.
Him is a he, him is a she.
She's a she.
Yes, Timmy's a she.
There we go. I knew that.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That's Clyde's fault.
I'm glad you got that straight now,
She's
finally.
the bookstore lady.
That's correct.
That's right. And then we'll wrap up with an ending and talk about what's going to happen next week.
Yeah.
And then we're good. So
Now, the Nomad Market, we had to break it in part 1 and part 2. So just so everybody knows,
that's
we're
because
playing.
they got such a darn big menu that.
Well, and that's showing everything in the store.
Oh yeah.
I got to tell you, I showed her what we were going to do, and I don't know if she's watching, but Keisha, if you're watching, I watched your eyes water over when we talked about the children's menu, and you said that those sandwiches were named after your 5 children. First of all, I didn't even know you had that many children. But
That's
So
a lot.
is that why it's, wait, it's Goofy and Goldie?
Oh, no. Don't get us in trouble on that. No.
We're not getting any
We're not
sandwiches
talking about
anymore.
Diet Coke or anything.
You go there next time, you might not find ham or cheese.
Nacho cheese.
So,
Anyway, what do you say we get rolling here?
all right, well, the Copperhead Lodge it's between Blue Ridge and Blairsville, okay? And I went there about 4 years ago. I was filming in Tampa, and there was a bike rally there, and they were at the bike rally.
Oh, okay.
And I met them there, and I told them I would show up, and I did 2 years ago. Now it would be 3 years ago, And every cabin is really kind of neat, but if you have a motorcycle, they have a garage that only a motorcycle will fit in.
There you go.
So it's kind of neat. It's called the Copperhead Lodge. If you want to roll it back there, we'll see how lucky we get.
Look at that.
Start up your engines, getting ready to roll. Gonna cruise on my bike now, music to the soul. Kickstand up, boots are best. Ain't gonna touch down till the road comes to rest. We're riding country roads, enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's the bike away. Yeah, Thursday night is bike night at the A's Cafe. Broadcasting live, you know it's time to play. Rock and roll music and grooving to the blues. Classic cars shimmering while they're sipping the brews. So catch the cycle fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues.
Well, everybody, we're here at the Copperhead Lodge. It's just outside of Blue Ridge, Georgia, and it's a Friday just before the Apple Festival, which I am told that I should stay out of LJ for the next couple days because they're thinking they're going to have between 30 and 40,000 people there. I might adventure in there just to see what it's like. But the last time I was here, it rained every day. This time I'm here, and I got to tell you, everything is really going well. The sun's out. Been a little bit chilly today, but no rain, and riding the mountains is really great. Now, if you get a chance, you should look it up, Copperhead Lodge. Go onto Facebook or YouTube or even Google it and get some information. They got I haven't eaten here yet with the new restaurant, but they got a new restaurant called the Flying Trout Restaurant that for the most part is open from 5 to 9 most days a week. I think it's from Monday to Friday, maybe Saturday. I didn't check the main thing, but you can go up online and check that out. But it's a beautiful resort. Each one of the cabins has a little garage with it. And when I say a little garage, it's a garage only for motorcycles. So you can bring your motorcycle up here and you can get a garage and you can park your bike in there and not worry about it at night. And it's really kind of a cool place. I'm going to give you some shots of the deck over here. They got a pool behind me, a great fireplace. They got a bar over there. And this place rocks. Now, this time of the year, it's getting a little chilly. As a matter of fact, I kind of screwed up a little bit. I left my jacket in the motorhome, and I was driving down the main highway, and everybody else is in full dress leathers, and here I am freezing my butt off. But with that being said, let's take a look around and see the different things that they have here, including the patio, and I'll go up and take some pictures of some of the homes, and we'll take a look, and hopefully you'll like it and you'll want to come here. And like we say in Cycle Fever all the time, join the adventure and enjoy the ride. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, we're heading to Sturgis, trying to reach Bike a Week somewhere just down the beach. There's Daytona Speedway in the USO, the ride you never heard of, so get ready to go. We're riding country roads and enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. We're flying our colors, enjoying the view. With pride we ride for the red, white, and blue.
All right, well, Mike, you and Clyde should know that last area that we were in.
I do, yeah, look
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah, we all lived in Waterside for a while. Well, you didn't live there, you just camped there.
Camped, yeah, like I'm supposed to.
Clyde and
I
I
wasn't a
What'd you
permanent
have?
resident, huh?
What'd you have? You
I
just
had a
camped there?
camper, yeah.
Yeah, he was in slot
I was-
22.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
didn't live there, you
We just camped there.
were just
like,
visiting?
Yeah, well, he
we
left his
stayed-
camper there all the time.
But I was, was retired at the time, so we left our camper there, and we come up for 3 or 4 days.
What spot?
24, wasn't it?
2, you know where Hank's was?
Yeah?
2, if you're facing his trailer, 2 to the right.
Heading out the gate.
Towards
Okay.
the gate.
Yeah, so.
That's-
I
don't
would
remember
watch
you
his
from
wife,
there.
she'd take about 8 tracks around the thing, and I'd think,
Oh, yeah, I can,
I don't
I
know why,
can loop.
why would people do
Now we
that?
can do figure 8s in there. You go
Yeah.
through the new part and
Yeah,
just keep
come back
going
around. That's
Like in-
actually,
like in
that's
Infinity.
actually a mile walk. If you went
Oh, around
all the way around,
around?
came back and started at the
They got a
pavilion.
lot of spots in there now.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
you wish you were still there?
No,
You mean,
But- You
well,
know what?
if I was only working 2 or 3 days, maybe, but
Yeah.
not working, 42 hours a week.
You know, why does that happen?
What
I
happened?
got a part-time job,
Yeah,
and I booked 49 hours last week.
well, it just goes,
Part-time, 49 hours.
just
you're
goes.
the
I
man.
don't know. No,
I thought you were gonna get me a job there 2 days a week.
you know what, as soon as they put up the hiring board, you're.
Well, you just whack one of those guys in the head and send them home.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go back to Copperhead Lodge. That is a really cool place. When you think about all the unique things that we have in
Yep.
North Georgia, I don't know that I've been anywhere else, and I've been around the country. I don't think I've been anywhere else that there's like
The cabins and all that. Like
yeah,
that.
dedicated for motorcycle
Yep.
enthusiasts.
Now there's something in Suches?
Such as?
It's called Two Wheels and Suches. And I'm
Oh.
gonna have to go there and film. They don't allow cars in there, from what I understand. Only motorcycles.
Well, that was shot off the bike, wasn't it? GoPro?
That was on the bike, but they like cars and everything in that one.
Right.
But I think Two Wheels and Suches is only bikes.
Huh.
And by the way, if you're a biking group out there, I'm still looking for some people that ride motorcycles in the Blue Ridge, Blairsville area, so I can get together with you and film a couple of your bike rides, and maybe if you got something going for charity, let us know, and we'll try to see what we can do to help you
That's
out.
the dragon's tail or whatever.
Oh, you'll see that when we do Timmy, the guy Timmy,
right.
you know, that guy.
The girl.
Oh, the girl, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Timmy,
tried
the
to
girl.
fool me,
I
didn't
did.
you?
Didn't work. But anyhow, in hers, she said that when you were going to the Dragon's Tail,
Tail of the Dragons.
Tail of the
Tail
Dragon.
of the Dragon.
Okay, all right.
The curvy road.
The Kirby Road.
Yeah. Long and short, if you're going, you can stop in Murphy and get a bite to eat and something to drink. If you're coming back, same thing. And I gotta say, Murphy's a cute little town, and we'll talk about that later in the show. But to go back to Copperhead Lodge, they got that restaurant in there. They got a pool. I don't know if they picked up, got a big stage down there, and they used to do concerts, but I'm not sure because of, COVID, if they have picked that back up yet or not. But if you get a chance, go there. If you got a car or a bike, and you go to the Flying Trout restaurant, get a bite to eat. They got a nice bar there. Very, very nice people, and I think
Well,
you'll enjoy
even
yourself.
up this way on a ride, just go in and check it out.
Yep.
Pick out your favorite cabin number,
And
talk, get a
yep.
tour.
I'm not riding on the back of your motorcycle to go.
And I'm not
film it.
riding you on the back of my motorcycle.
Okay, good.
It's good to
I'm
know.
glad we got that.
We'll talk about
Squared
one
away.
might ride on the back of my motorcycle, but it wouldn't be you and Mike.
How about one of
Does
these?
that have to do with the calendars?
Yeah, they could be. We'll just strap the calendar on.
All right.
Oh.
So anyway,
Anyhow, that was the Copperhead Lodge.
All right.
Now, our next thing is Nomad Market. And you went there, Clyde's
I've been there.
been there, Ron, I don't think
You been
has.
to Nomads?
I have not,
Have not.
not had the pleasure.
All right, well, you're gonna get the pleasure of watching what it looks like, and then I guarantee you, you'll wanna go there. I gotta say this. They got this waffle called the Waffle All the Way, and she talked about it, and I had to go back and shoot it.
Uh-huh.
But then I had to eat the damn thing.
Is it like,
Oh,
just
it's
like
torture.
waffle for like a breakfast waffle?
Oh yeah, when you see it,
Okay, you
wait
got
till you
film.
see this waffle.
I'm ready. I'm
roll,
hungry.
roll the Nomad Market Part 1. Well,
On my adventures, I found a great place to eat. It's called Nomads. It's in Morganton, Georgia. And guess what? They do deliver. And they have great hours, Monday through Saturday. So go there. And if you're going to the beach or the lake, they make lunch baskets.
Hello, Keisha. How are you today?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Can you tell me a little bit about Nomads? First of all, when did it get started?
We opened March of 2019, both me and my husband, and we were in another location for a year, and then we moved here a year and a half ago.
I noticed the location. I found out from a friend where you were, and I'm so glad I found it. Can you tell me where you're located?
We are located at 45 Lake Drive in Morganton, Georgia. We are right on the road that takes you back to Morganton Point and Lake Blue Ridge.
I notice on your signs you have coffee, breakfast, and little Nomads.
Yes.
Let's start with coffee.
All right. We open at 9 to 2, Monday through Saturday, and we do serve breakfast and lunch all hours. Our coffee is roasted in Helen, Georgia by Jumping Goat Coffee, and I grind it whole bean fresh here every morning. So the most popular breakfast menu item we have is the waffles all the way. It's 2 crispy Belgian waffles with all the toppings I have, which are fresh berries, which are strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, banana, chocolate chips, pecans, powdered sugar, butter, syrup, and whipped cream. Little Nomads are the children's menu, and each sandwich up there is named after one of my 5 children. We have 5, Mickey, Hannah, Gavin, Bowen, and Emery, and they are all represented on the board for a sandwich. Yes, we definitely get a bigger lunch crowd, but it helps serving breakfast and lunch all hours. Anybody can get anything all day. Our favorite sandwich. This is the Hitchhiker. It's on Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham and provolone. The Rambler, also an Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham, smoked turkey, and cheddar cheese. The Hobo, it's a fried bologna with mustard and white bread. Crowd pleaser is the Nomad. It is smoked ham, smoked turkey, pepperoni, salami, banana peppers, and pepper jack cheese.
We're in the back part of your shop. I notice you have a lot of things back here that seem to have the local flavor. Can you tell me about them?
Yes. First of all, this is our honey from Bee Native Honey. It's 12 miles down the road. Great hives, great beekeeper. Some of the best honey we've got in our region. These are salsas and jams and butters made by an Amish farm out of Blairsville. Really delicious stuff. The pineapple bacon salsa I can't keep on the shelf. And these are our coffees. This is the Jumping Goat coffee that I was talking about earlier that's roasted in Helen, Georgia, and I grind it whole bean here. We also sell it. We have just jewelry and art from local folks around here. Mountain Kate, she makes all of these fantastic jewelries and necklaces, and Katrina makes the hand-painted signs. We have t-shirts also made by Megan Henry, Tipton, and Holly Hargis. So all local artists and vendors, and these are all customizable. You can contact any of these fine ladies and get something customized. They'll do it for you in a heartbeat.
Well, part 1.
Are they open now?
2 o'clock they close, but let me tell you, that waffle, first of all I couldn't eat it all. So I made sure I ate the whipped cream and all the good stuff.
Do you have like maple syrup there and everything?
Oh, it's all, everything.
You got everything? Okay.
You should hear when she talks about it. I wasn't even going to put up there no calories, you know, because
0 factor.
I'm going to tell you, that alone is probably 2,000 calories. It was unbelievable.
I would just go get it plain and just put a bunch of maple.
Oh, she'll make plain ones
Yeah,
for you, but
that'd be delicious.
That's their all the way.
Yeah.
Well, and then they do that Monte Cristo sandwich on waffles.
Yes.
So no bread, just waffles.
Yep.
Well, that'd be pretty good.
It's funny because I needed a cup of coffee. I never drink coffee black. She brought me a cup and it was full. Cup of coffee black. I go, well, okay. Now, you guys are going to love this one because I was filming me eating it, but I forgot to turn the camera on. So you didn't get to see me, but that coffee black was great. And I even went up after and I told her, I said, you know, I don't drink black coffee, but that was good coffee.
Huh.
So
Is that she was selling that on the stand, I thought?
the stand, but she also takes that stuff that's on the stand and makes it fresh every day.
Yeah.
So the coffee is fresh and it's really good.
Gotta like that.
Yep. So, Ron, you've never been there, huh?
I've never been there, no sir.
Okay, well, Clyde's going to draw you a map, and you should be able to get there by next Friday.
If you start now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it goes back to this whole point of the whole show,
Yep.
which is there's so many little spots in Fannin County and Union County and Gilmer. I mean, if you just said, I'm going to draw a radius from here
Yep.
20 miles,
Places.
there's way too many places. Like,
Yep.
we were talking at the golf the other day, and somebody's like, oh, the best grouper sandwiches at the pizza place in McKaysville.
McKaysville, okay.
I'm like, okay, we'll go try the grouper sandwich at the pizza place.
But you know what? I still like your one idea. Do you remember what it is?
Ice cream.
The ice cream tour. Who makes the best ice cream?
Yeah, who's planning this tour?
Right?
Ron will do it. We'll eat. Ron can film it.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's our new planning director?
Yeah.
And
You
once,
plan
and
an
once
ice cream
again,
tour?
Clyde, turn on camera 2 for a second.
It's on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching. Clyde, remember,
Ouch.
to our friends at Dairy Queen, we are ready for blue ice cream for
Yeah,
our Sasquatch.
and we have, what, about 6 months before the Blue Ridge Sasquatch Arena Football League cranks up.
That's
right.
We need an influx of money,
That's
so.
right.
First of all, we got to tell Ron what's going on. The calendar that Clyde's got, I took him to to a Predators game, which is an indoor arena football. He had never seen it before. My partner in Orlando is part owner in the Orlando Predators, so we took him there. There was 2 there that you liked.
No, there's some other girls in the black shorts.
That's what I'm talking about. Those 2 that walked.
Well, they had black shorts. No, those were not shiny black shorts. They had other girls in black shiny shorts that you didn't even see.
That's right.
That's
I
because
was watching the ball
That's
game.
because you were going to buy food.
Okay,
for
I was trying to film, but I felt like too much of a pervert to zoom in on the girls. I couldn't do it. So, anyway, I didn't get any pictures of them.
But still, when I invite our friends at Dairy Queen to, have blue ice cream.
Yeah, blue ice cream
And
for
once
our
again,
Sasquatch
Chick-fil-A,
team.
remember, we are ready for you here in Blue Ridge. So, that's becoming a tradition.
We're going to try to get some stuff. But I do have to say, Clyde is now pushing for the Blue Ridge Sasquatch. No, I'd rather trust Ron. I trust Ron. I'm sorry, buddy, but
I can't help Ron. I'll be his backup.
Okay, wait.
Claws and the claws are too.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
So-
you know what? Let's roll.
Let's roll the commercial, and then we'll come back and
Because we'll just keep this up for
I
hours.
know, we can talk forever. Run us a commercial.
Especially about the Prowlers.
Oh, he's so happy that they signed it.
Haggerty has you covered no matter what's around the bend. Get a quote today at Haggerty.com.
The most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
We opened 19, both me and my husband. Our favorite sandwich. This is the Hitchhiker. It's on Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham and provolone. The Rambler, also an Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham, smoked turkey, and cheddar cheese. The Hobo, it's a fried bologna with mustard and white bread. Crowd pleaser is the Nomad. It is smoked ham, smoked turkey, pepperoni, salami, banana peppers, and pepper jack cheese on an Italian garlic herb bread.
As a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, I appreciate the best. The best engineering, the best design, the best experience. That's why I ride a Harley, and that's why I wear a hog watch. Simple to install, the hog watch actually is my key fob. With style and precision, the hog watch lets me get on and ride. Hog watch. Freedom never looks so...
Well, did you hear during the commercial what Clyde's trying to do? He's trying to get a hold of Rusty Wallace to sponsor the team.
There you go.
You know he's got the money.
He's got deep pockets.
Well,
Deep pockets.
I'm going to let you handle that part of the program.
You give me his phone
I made
number.
you CEO of the Sasquatches.
All right.
Okay, so you're CEO of it. Figure it out.
I love it.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
You know what? Wait, we got a new person tonight.
Yeah.
We got a new commercial tonight. Haggerty's, welcome aboard.
Yep.
And Nomads was new last week.
Yep.
Man, I'll tell you what, if you're out there, you better get on the bandwagon.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was in Murphy today. Excuse me. And Timmy took 3 of my flyers. She's going to the chamber. She's going to a real estate guy. And there was one other group that she was going to.
When you say women are going to the chamber.
Oh, you're out there. You are dead.
Oh, man.
So, Rob might not ever come back if you keep doing this.
Oh, no, he's a veteran.
Oh, I like it. Ron likes it.
What service were you in?
I was in the United States Air Force, 4 years.
Awesome.
Well, when you go to Nomads, make sure you tell Keisha, because that's what she was in.
Yep.
Her and her husband both.
So
when we were
did you
there,
service the planes? What did you do in the Air Force?
I was a mechanic on the B-52s,
Oh,
and we did air conditioning, pressurization, oxygen, all of the life support systems on the aircraft.
All right.
Well, Clyde was a jumper. He jumped out of airplanes.
But not a B-52.
Well, the only time you jump out of a B-52 is we're shot down, and hopefully you can get out of it.
What was that show where the guy rode the bomb down?
Yeah, right. But that was in the monster movie, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember I thought it was a comedy or something, but he wound up riding the big old bomb down.
Yeah, it was Randy.
I can't
Randy
remember.
something. All right, I don't know movies. All right, because he's telling me we better move on.
Okay.
So let's get ready. Now, I'm going to tell you the second part of Nomads Market. At the very end, you'll see there's 3 different maps. There's the one map when she goes. I talk to people about the map, and she kind of points over here. When you see that map, that's all the places while she was in the service with her husband that they were in. Okay?
That's crazy.
And then there's a map of the United States, and that map is up there for anybody that came in the store to put a pin in. If there's anybody out there from New Mexico, that's the only state that does not have a pin in it. New Mexico.
I went there. And
No, you got to live there.
Oh, I did live in Conroe.
New Mexico?
No, I mean, Conroe, Texas, but we wanted to put a pin in there, but somebody from Conroe had already stuck a pin in there.
That just goes to show you, everybody's leaving Conroe.
Yeah, I know, that's probably true.
But
it's getting too big. You should have just taken it over.
Yeah, and then the last map is a world map. Now, there's not a lot. I mean, there's some people there that came from different places, but there's a lot of empty spaces.
All over the world.
Yeah.
All over the world.
That's why it's a world map.
That's why it's a world map. You're getting there.
He's very
you
clever.
could be a teacher,
Speaking of which, so when Jody and I went there.
Oh, here it comes.
No.
Well, those are tell us a joke.
The road that goes past the restaurant.
Yeah.
Goes down to the campground.
Yes.
And then, did you know if you go past the campground, there's a beach?
Yeah.
But there's a beach down there.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a beach down there.
Yep.
So, again, going back to the theme that you
Finding
never know
things.
what you're going to run into
Yep.
here. So, yes, Clyde.
We found out it was Slim Pickens' cowboy hat, and he wrote it down, and it was Dr. Strangelove, 1964 film.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Google.
That's right.
I'm
Thank you,
surprised
Ron.
before I forget, Mike, not this Mike,
Yeah, Mike.
Mike out of Orlando, you really stuck it to Clyde. Cost him $40 for that one calendar. $40.
I don't care. I'll pay $40.
Well, good.
And what is it? What was her name?
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Now we're going down the rabbit hole.
Now it's all over.
Oh, Jane.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you put on the Nomad Market too, and then you can find the one that you want.
Call me.
Clyde, do
Call me.
not drool on the counter, please.
Oh, too late.
Clyde.
Oh, where are we going?
No, we're going to Nomad's Market too.
All right, Nomad's Part 2.
So these are the famous pecan and bourbon and toasted marshmallow hickory syrups. They come from Sutton Mill Creek out of Clarksville, Georgia. The pecan hickory is our most famous. It is a Georgia award-winning flavor, and I use both of these syrups, bourbon and pecan, on the waffles or the French toast or pretty much anything you want to put it on. I sell them as well. Boomer Life candles, really fantastic. This is Southern Magnolia. It's one of my favorites. Candles and waxes. They're out of Blue Ridge, Georgia, local, and you can order through me or you can order through their website. I absolutely love feeding Fannin County's athletes. All of the football teams, softball, soccer, basketball, all of them. We love putting together lunches for the boys and girls of Fannin County. Go Rebels.
So, ladies, where are you from?
East Fannin Elementary.
Ah, and you come over here for lunch?
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
All right. Thanks, ladies.
All right, thank
Appreciate
you.
y'all.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So yes, both me and my husband are U.S. Air Force Security Forces veterans. We met in the military in 2004, and we started our journey from there. It kept us moving around quite a bit, hence the Nomad name. We've been to a lot of different places. I like to refer people to our map, our personalized map over there of all the places we've been. It's pinned, me, him, and our children. And we finally got the chance after he retired. We both worked for the same company. It kept us moving around a little bit more, but we got the opportunity to live anywhere in the world we wanted. And through a lot of research, we chose Fannin County 3 years ago, opened this Nomad market about 5 months after we moved here, and never looked back. We'll never move again.
Keisha said there's 2 other maps on the wall. If you see the one in the United States and there's not a pin in your location, put the pin in. Let everybody know where you're from. The other map kind of shows you a little bit of the world. So if you're from somewhere that doesn't have a pin, put a pin in. Let everybody know you visited Nomads. Nomads is one of those hidden gems. You drive by it all the time. Well, guess what? It's time to stop and enjoy Nomads. And once you go there, tell your friends. I think they'll enjoy it also.
Okay, you know, we're doing pretty good tonight.
You still got to talk about the
Oh, I mean, time-wise, we're doing well.
In our own minds, we're doing excellent.
It must, there he goes. Yeah. It must be Ron trying to keep Clyde in line. Oh, look at these two.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's corrupted Ron. Oh, gosh.
Oh, going downhill fast.
Oh, I'll tell you what. What are you doing back there?
You're supposed to talk about the airport. No, we're fine.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
No, we're talking about the airport at the end.
Okay.
Well, what we need to do is go to the last commercial, and then we're going to go to the Blairsville Cruisers.
Oh, Jane. Oh, where are we going?
Commercial?
Help pay for calendars, please.
Well, I hope your wife's not watching this.
Don't worry. She'll never watch this. Where are we? Okay. You want a commercial?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Commercial's out of the way.
We answer with our guaranteed value, unparalleled service and expertise, and savings of $264 on average. Haggerty has you covered no matter what's around the bend. Get a quote today at Haggerty.com.
The most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
We opened March of 2019, both me and my husband. Our favorite sandwich. This is the Hitchhiker. It's on Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham and provolone. The Rambler, also an Italian garlic herb bread with smoked ham, smoked turkey, and cheddar cheese. The Hobo, it's a fried bologna with mustard and white bread. Crowd pleaser is the Nomad. It is smoked ham, smoked turkey, pepperoni, salami, banana peppers, and pepper jack cheese on an Italian garlic herb bread.
As a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, I appreciate the best. The best engineering, the best design, the best experience. That's why I ride a Harley, and that's why I wear a hog watch. Simple to install, the hog watch actually is my key fob. With style and precision, the hog watch lets me get on and ride. Hog watch. Freedom never looks so...
All right.
All right.
Well, now
Time's over.
we're on the downside.
Yeah. We're already halfway through.
There is no downside here.
All right, we're on the upslope. I don't know
either.
Anyhow, I can't tell you the date because it's been about 3 weeks, maybe longer.
Do you need a calendar?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
That was unintentional.
You know what? I gotta tell you, that's gonna be his downfall.
I know. I'm gonna get up in the next
No downfall,
segment.
upfall.
At the next segment, I'm getting up and I'm going to walk over him and take it away from
He
him.
won't let you. Don't rip it, please. Anyhow.
Gracie Joe, call me.
Anyhow, about 3 to 4 weeks ago, the Blairsville, what was it, the Butternut Festival? I think that's what they called it. I think it was called the Butternut Festival over at Meeks Park. That was the day they had 750 cars there.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yes. Well, we went to the car auction, and it was kind of a great time. But these were some people from the Blairsville Cruisers Club. Excuse me, that had their cars. And the first guy's name was Chris, and Chris owned a '67 Mustang. And now, are you going to run the two together, or are we going to stop in between them?
We're going to stop in between them.
Okay, so let me run Chris's '67 Mustang.
Okay, we're going to talk about how we're going to pool our money together for the next auction. You ready?
Roll the Mustang.
Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, it's a '67 Mustang Fastback. Bought it as a carcass 9 years ago, and what I mean by carcass is just a shell. I mean, it was not much there. The guy had bought some parts for it, but I pretty much put it all together, and it's got a late model 5.0 roller motor with different cylinder heads, camshaft, about 350 horse. And 5-speed T5 transmission. It's got a Ford Explorer 8.8 rear end in it with disc brakes. It's got a Wellwood brake system on it, master cylinder and the front brakes. It's got a Rod and Custom Motorsports front suspension setup. I took the shock towers out, put the Rod and Custom Motorsports suspension system with adjustable coilovers. So it's a resto mod, and I always liked the Shelby look, the white with blue stripes. So that's why I made it what it is.
Beautiful car.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, good deal. Thanks.
Yes, let me tell you. I don't think he'd give his calendar up with the car, but it'd be a close second.
And yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Keep that Mustang.
You know, I got to say this. I would love to get something like that. I don't have a garage.
A calendar?
No, I got my own calendar.
Okay.
You can store it in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to leave the key, don't I?
You know, and it's just a little service we provide. And we'll go out and start it, drive it around, make sure the wheels aren't getting...
I really feel bad. My motorcycle's out there undercover.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing's always been covered in a garage. But now I don't have a garage. We could go, what is it, GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
It's only going to be about $40,000.
The little pump out, I'm making 6x12, covered.
Yeah, but then I got to go to your house. I want to be able to get it from
I'll
here.
drive it.
Okay, that sounds
like
good.
what do you call that, a valet service.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I like the GoFundMe and get you something going right there on the side there.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to put Ron in front of that because Ron could probably not worry about going to jail where the three of us would end up in jail. And Ron looks like he's got an honest face. We don't.
Like Ron?
Yeah.
That looks honest to you?
Yeah.
Let me look at that again.
Well, I have a bail bondsman on retainers. So.
Okay, good.
All right.
Clyde's going to need him.
Yes, he is. One of the girls is going to sue it. Anyway, that was a very cool 67 Mustang.
Yes, it was.
You know, and those Mustang owners are as fanatic as the Corvette guys, who are as fanatic as the Camaro guys.
Yep.
And they hate each other.
There's another guy, which I haven't done yet, that had a Camaro. When he graduated from high school, he got his first job. He bought the car right out of high school. Took the first date he took his wife on was in that car. They still have it. It's about, well, probably 50 years old, and it's in immaculate shape. Anyhow, I'll find that footage and we'll put that one up. We got a whole bunch of stuff from the auction that we got to put up yet. We got all sorts of stuff, which we'll talk about here.
That's why we haven't done any of that video, have we?
Who's we? You guys don't. You guys show up and well, I'll give it to you. You show up at least an hour before the show.
I don't even.
I gotta make sure your skin tone is right.
That's good. It's good tonight. Good
all
job.
Right. You like that?
Yeah. Now,
I'm not looking too white.
The next guy's name was Dewey, and Dewey is from the Blairsville Cruisers Club. Now these guys, they do some pretty neat stuff, and they have some. They do some charity stuff. Some things for kids as far as for Christmas and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
The guy that's coming up next, his name is Dewey. He has an Avanti. It's a 63 Avanti.
What is that?
I knew somebody would ask. An Avanti 2. They made 700 of these things. It's the top of the line Studebaker at the time.
What year? About?
63 about.
63.
Just 63.
Just 63.
Yes.
Oh, that's it?
It was a 63. They made them in 63 and 64, a total of 700 of them. I asked how many were left, and he said, you know, there's probably maybe 150 left or something, which is a lot considering that there was only 700. Yeah. But it's a neat car. So, if you're ready, let's go see what Dewey's got.
Can you tell me a little about the car? You don't see many of these around. Well, that's because there's only 200 made this year, 1981. It's an Avanti 2. Originally was marketed as a Studebaker, 63 and 64. And it became the Avanti 2 until 1982.
Well, I apologize to Huey. The wind was so bad that I thought maybe we just add some music to his video.
Quite a few still around. Well, there were originally 7,000 total, plus a few, give or take. And based on the association. Most of them are being restored.
I understand. Well, thank you so much. I really like
Yes,
your
sir.
car.
Thank you.
Those were the good old days, 63, 67.
Yeah.
They actually had carburetors back then.
Good old days. I was 10 years old.
That was 6.
Oh, God. You cut me a break.
So what was your first car?
My first car was a 55 Chevy.
Chevy.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
And I had a 55 Chevy, a 51 Ford with a Chevy engine in it that I raced. I called the Little Hobo. And a 56 Chevy that the guy blew the motor, so I got it, put a new motor in it. I had a 54 Mercury. I was a Chevy guy. So I had a 54 Mercury that had a Chevy in it. And my last car I had was a 59, and I wish I still had this one, 59 baby blue Chevy convertible. Oh, it was gorgeous with the spotlights on it and all that.
Yeah.
Well, the big ones on the side?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Police thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Those were nice.
Well, I had a 55 Bel Air,
Yeah.
2-door convertible.
I didn't have a convertible, but
And then somehow I went from that to a 1956 3/4 ton International Harvester pickup truck. 4-cylinder, 4-speed granny. It would go all of 45 mile an hour. We converted it from 6 volts to 12 volts.
Yeah.
With the exception of the heater motor and the windshield wiper motors. So when you run a 6-volt heater motor on low on 12 volts, you get a lot of air. And the windshield wipers just could not put them on high. It would throw the blades off.
You pull it up next to a car and you turn the windshield wipers off and you stab somebody
Oh
in the
yeah,
face.
it would throw them off. It's so fun.
What did you have, Clyde?
My first car was a 64 Pontiac Tempest, but it was a 2-speed transmission, 6-cylinder, but it was my car and it got me around. It was good.
Well, Ron?
It was a 1956 Ford.
Ford guy.
Ford.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, some of those old cars were so nice. And just think of all the cars we had if we still had them.
And you could work on them back then.
Yes.
I can't work on these cars now.
Well, I don't know if you know what a LaSalle transmission is, but in my 51 Ford, I blew the transmission up, so they told me, oh, go get a LaSalle transmission. You can't blow those up. Yeah, you can. You can. And then the following week, I got another LaSalle, and I went to the racetrack, and that's when they decided that you had to have the steel bell housing because the people were blowing up their transmissions and stuff.
Throwing shrapnel
all over the place. I get there, I pull in, the guy looks at me in the inspection line, he goes, you didn't get the memo.
What?
I go, what memo? He goes, you can't race unless you got a steel casing over it.
Or a blanket.
Yeah, well back then they wanted the steel casing. It's okay. So I went back, yes sir?
The Avantis, do you know how fast those cars would go?
135 miles an hour.
178 in 1963.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I told you,
That's why they only made 700 of them.
And that's why there's not too many left.
That's right.
Holy moly.
Well, I told you about the Happy Hippie, right?
Happy Hippie.
We did a car show, and Bugattis are very, very expensive. I'm going to say they're probably...
I thought that was a motorcycle though.
No, not a Bugatti.
What am I thinking of? A motorcycle is really
You're
expensive?
thinking of
a Bugatti or a...
No. I'll come up
Yeah,
with
that's okay. Go ahead.
Anyhow, this guy comes up. He's got a tie-dye shirt on, got a beard, and then he's going to... I keep talking to him. He keeps going. Long and short, the Bugatti.
Yeah.
They went over to, because at that time, the Cape Canaveral was closed. And so they got on where the plane lands, or the runway there. 278 miles an hour in this Bugatti.
Oh, that is fast.
Guy had 2 of them. That's $500,000 a piece.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You look at the guy and you went, what'd you do, Sonko? You know, it was like unbelievable. And his name was the Happy Hippie.
You know what I think's weird though, going back to cars real quick?
Yeah.
What's new is old. My mom had the little Nash. Remember they had
the Nash Rambler?
Yeah. And it had push-button transmission on the dash.
Oh, my parents had a push button on the
Yeah,
dash.
now I have a 2018 Dodge Ram 1500. Guess where?
Really? We're
It's
going
a
back to
knob
that?
on the dash.
All right.
Yep. Reach down and you have to turn the. And
It
so
wasn't a
I-
bad idea.
I know. I got my sister-in-law's car. Couldn't figure out where the gear shift was on her Kia.
Except we
But
rented
I was really good about turning the air conditioning mower.
I don't know how I
I
did
get in and turn the air all the way up.
My dad had a Valiant, which was the push-button Valiant.
My father had a Valiant.
Well, I'm going down the street and I'm showing off and I wanted to hit neutral.
Ooh.
I didn't, I hit reverse. That car jumped about that high in the air. It scared me to death because I thought, oh no, how do I tell my dad that I just blew his car up? But anyhow, thank God I took it home and it ran, so that was it. But yeah, those push buttons.
We wrecked my parents' car with the push buttons.
Yeah.
Because they parked with the kids in the car. You know, you did that back in the day.
Yeah.
And they went into Globe, I think it was, and they let the engine run it. And kids, we were punching buttons. One of us, I don't know, could have been me, punched reverse. We backed up into another car.
I can tell Ryan has never done any of this.
I'm sure he hasn't. He led a very.
He led
a very sheltered.
He's not even going to talk about it.
We're not going there.
Okay. All right. Well, you ready to go on now?
Let's go to Murphy.
All right. I was in Murphy today. Timmy sent me something, and we're going to have to figure this out through email. It didn't come through. So I told her I would come over there and film. And I'll probably do that once a week, like on a Friday or Saturday rather than a Tuesday. This way I get a little time to do some editing. But this is what Timmy had to say in Murphy, North Carolina.
Hey Hank, it's Timmy from the Curiosity Corner, Murphy, North Carolina. The streets are quiet right now, but we just had our art walk. Don't forget the next one's coming up on September 3rd. It's the first Friday of every month that we have this, and the streets of Murphy come alive. There's live music, there's local artists, it's a lot of fun. So come on down on September 3rd. Behind me, you see the Mac Center, that's the Murphy Art Center. And I wanted to tell you wives out there, there's a great class coming up. It's called the Butterfly Barn Quilt Board Making Class. It's on Saturday, October 21st from 10:30 to 1:30. And it's right here at the Mac Center. If you'd like to come, just sign up, call 828-360-3038. There's another exciting thing I'd like to mention to you. We have the 12th Annual Golf Classic coming up, and that's put on by the Chamber of Commerce here, the Cherokee Chamber of Commerce. The Golf Classic is going to be on Wednesday, September 8th at the Mountain Harbor Golf Club in Clay County. They have beautiful scenery, and they're going to have a lot of fun. And I know there's a lot of you out there that like to play golf. If you'd like to sign up for that, you go to www.CherokeeCountyChamber.com. So you guys get signed up for that. Also, if you're planning on riding the tail of the dragon anytime soon, make sure you stop by Murphy, have some food, something cold to drink, or whatever you'd like. Murphy is the great place to stop before you do that, or after you do that. Well, that's all for now. Thank you, and we'll see you next week from the Curiosity Corner.
Yep.
There we go.
Hey, for anybody, before they get on my case, there's only 2 E's in Cherokee. Not 3. Sorry about that. Anyhow,
and there's 1 E in Jane.
There it goes. We should have never given him a calendar. Anyhow, hey Gibbsy, I see you're watching the show. That's good. I hope everything's fine. I know you were in Dolly. Is it Dollywood? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, Dollywood.
Dollywood. You were in Dollywood.
Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge. Next year, leave the kids home and come on up a little farther. We'll have some fun up here. Okay.
Spit it out.
How the waterfalls going?
Good, I told you where to go.
No. If I remember, do you remember this? Jody and Mike hike.
I remember Jody.
We did 2. I think they did 2.
You know, between working.
Don't give me that.
We got another one.
No.
We got that other one in Blue Ridge that we got to go see.
Yeah, we got the one behind Dairy Queen, or no?
Behind my Blue Ridge Smile dentist place.
Yeah.
You're talking yourself out
I
of
think.
motorcycle storage right now, and you're gonna lose your calendar.
No. I don't want
Nobody
my
takes my
motorcycle's
calendar.
fine. It's the new classic car I want to buy. That's the one I want to cover.
What, a 2007 Toyota, or?
Well, it's better than nothing. So,
It's a
anyhow,
Celica.
there's a bunch of things that are still in the hopper that we haven't edited, and you know a couple of
And when you
them.
say we, you mean
Like we,
You.
like you.
Yeah, you guys, you went, you had.
Where did you go after the Rock? Where did you go?
the airport?
Okay, so tell everybody your experience at the airport. You were waiting for the cops to arrest us, you told me.
Yeah, because they let us walk out. You can walk right out to the runway and watch planes take off.
Yeah,
standing on the runway.
Flagging
It's insane.
Flag.
That we can walk right up to
Should be out there with the checkered
the
flag.
aviation field.
Yeah.
They didn't care. We can walk over to all the hangars. Whatever.
We got two things we got to do out of that one. We talked to the manager of the
Yeah.
airport, and then the guy that had the neat plane.
Yeah, I got some pictures
Oh,
of the
the
nice
glider.
plane.
Oh, yeah, this plane is unbelievable, the way the wings folded.
We need to be
You
rich.
know, we could go out there and go for a test ride.
No
A
thanks.
girl went on the test ride
Yeah,
over
one of the
there.
councilmen there,
Yeah.
she actually flew the thing out,
Yeah. She,
drove it out.
the guy just let her fly the plane. Get out of here.
Yeah,
So we got that coming up next week.
yeah, we'll have that coming up next week.
We're gonna get the
We have the car auction.
apes.
Car option, yeah.
Oh, no, now on, everything we film is usually 2 to 3 weeks out.
Right.
On Thursday, we're going to the Project Chips.
Project Chips.
They told us that we need to be ready to do some hiking, so we're gonna do some hiking. I gotta tell this story because you don't know about this, but you'll laugh at this. The guy that is gonna take us around, his name is Martin. Martin says, go online, find the slip that gives you the release form, and fill it out and then bring it with you. So I asked Jody and I asked Tamara, I said, you know, do me a favor, go up there because they're a lot better off finding things online than I am. So you call me up and you go, can't find it, but I'll call you back. In the meantime, I call up Clyde to see if they found it, and they couldn't find it. So you call me back and you go, don't worry, I called the owner.
I did.
She
Oh,
says,
you called too?
yeah, he doesn't know about this yet.
Yeah.
So she says, don't worry, we got it all set, you come there. He calls the owner next. And he goes, we're from Cycle Fever, we need to get the release form. She goes, I just talked to the guy!
Yeah, she goes, I just talked to Hank. all right. So you guys need to work this out together.
What's going on?
Wow.
So anyhow, we're all set to go. We're going to take our wives there. The next thing I think will be fun, and I know I'm going to kind of goof this one up, it's called the Alpaca Farm.
You got it.
Alpaca Farm in Murphy, North Carolina. And what the lady told me this is what you do, so we'll figure it out. You start off in the hen house and you gather eggs.
Okay.
Okay, so you get the eggs, just like
That's
at
a
the
good
other
start.
farm.
Good there.
That's a good start.
Then from there, she takes you to where the goats are.
Yeah.
You milk the goats.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Neither one of them will run cameras. And then,
Don't go there.
don't go. And then, oh gosh. And then you get to walk the alpacas around the farm.
Okay.
So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm not sure Mike can make it because they do it on the weekend, but I'm sure Jody will go. I know Tamara will go. I know Linda will go. And you will probably have an alpaca in the back of your Jeep coming home if I know your wife.
I hope not.
Wait, you know how friendly he is with animals?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask for a bear update.
Yes. Yes.
Breaking news.
This is my latest
Breaking
bear.
news.
This is
The first bear was he saw 2 nights before, or 2 days before I got there to help him.
Oh my
I'm working on the I'm picking stone up and I turn around and I go, Clyde, there's a bear over here. The bear looks at us.
Here's what he says.
And then he just kind of walk down the hill. I go, wow. So Clyde and I go watch him walk down the hill.
So that was either Yogi or Boo Boo.
I think that was a smaller one compared to the ones I've seen that you got now.
We had those two bears, and then last night we had.
That looks like the grandpa.
That one. We had a big.
See the gray in that one?
There we go. Big bear show up. He's a big
That's
one.
at 9 o'clock at night.
That's right on the driveway by your Jeep, by the way, right?
Yes, that's when they come through.
We were just there like less than an hour before, and then we went in the house to eat dinner or whatever, and so I caught him on the game camera. Yep. And we didn't know until, like, I was talking to Hank or something, or this afternoon, and just going through the pictures on the game camera, like, whoa, there's a bear.
So, anyhow,
let's review. So the first time was when we were here 2 weeks ago Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tamara called and said, we have a bear in our front yard.
Correct.
Who had a snack tray sitting on his rear end.
Pulling down the bird feeder.
Pulling down the bird feeder.
We don't have a bird feeder anymore.
So he went off and told his friends,
he did.
Dudes, we gotta go over to the snack place. Because
and then two showed up.
And Yogi and Boo Boo came.
Yeah. And then Big Daddy came. They didn't want to be around when he was there.
This one's like the bear on that the Great Outdoors with John Candy.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that bear out. Big bear. Big bear. Really big bear.
All right. Well, guess what time it is? It's almost time to end because we went a whole hour.
Did you talk about the Curiosity bookstore?
Oh, and that's the other thing I got to edit is a Curiosity bookstore, which will be on next week.
Man, you've got a lot of work to do.
Yes, I do. And
aren't you retired?
Yeah. And let me tell you who I met today.
Okay.
I met the lady that comes in at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, the mom that does ice cream.
Yes.
She nice?
Very nice. She thanked us, yes.
You know, everybody.
She's a teacher.
Nice.
Huh. So she teaches at the high school, I think she said.
She teaches ice cream?
Well, I don't know. But she had to go back to school because she was on her lunch hour when I talked to her. But she did say thank you for putting it on. She wanted to know who the guy was that snuck up on the wheel and cheated and spun the wheel. So anyhow.
I get 10% off though.
Yes, you do.
Alright.
Right. And I'm going for the free month. I'll go there every day.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be a lot of fun.
Go there for some free ice cream.
We got to get Mike there. We got to get Ron there. We'll have some fun.
I'm amazed at that lady. That's a hard worker. You get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you make ice cream till you're blue in the face.
Yeah. And then
they had a bunch of different flavors. It's not like she's just making chocolate and vanilla.
Yep.
They had a bunch of flavors in there.
Again, she got me when she said, or just we go to the liquor store. We get some of our ingredients.
Yes.
I'm like, yes.
Fireball.
They do Fireball.
Liquor. Oh man.
Can you have a Fireball Sunday? No, I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? Fireball Sundays at the Chamber of Commerce Golf Harbor.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when we went, Clyde and I, they ran out of vanilla. I made the mistake of letting him go first.
Oh yeah.
So he got all the vanilla. So I had to suffer through cannoli ice cream. It was just about perfect.
See, I did you a favor.
Yeah, I know.
So you owe me.
That's right, I owe you.
Yeah, you owe me.
As long as I owe you, you'll be hanging.
All right, what do you say we get out of here?
All right. Go ahead.
The escape place?
Oh, yes, in case she happens to be watching, which I doubt, but you know, you'll never know. Escape to Blue Ridge. I went there today and I dropped off some information. Hopefully we'll hear back from them. They do rentals and all sorts of stuff around the Blue Ridge area.
That's a designer place by the Chevy dealer.
Oh, God, it's right across from Bill Holt Chevrolet. On that one side, that big building, it was gorgeous inside.
So, you know where Bill Holt's building his new facility?
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Uh-huh.
Looked like today we could sneak around the gate with your Jeep and we could try going up the big hill.
We can do that.
Oh, God.
Because it's like pretty much...
I got new tires on there.
Oh, man.
I'll film it. I'll film it.
It's not so bad going up, it's coming down, that's the problem.
Well, no, it's going over. It's the hard
Yeah, I don't want to go over, but
yeah.
We'll take a look at that. It depends on how steep that thing is.
All right, well, we've been on for an hour.
Okay.
And it's because of you and him.
No.
Ron and I have been very quiet.
Yucky.
I'm surprised that calendar isn't on fire. You're rubbing it so much.
Oh.
Anyhow, everybody, stop. It's time. It's that time.
Ron might want to do a shout out to somebody.
Well, okay. Who's your? No, I should never said. All right, who you shout out to?
My shout out is to Gracie Joe.
Ron, at the end of every show, we do a shout out to somebody.
Okay.
So who would you like to shout out to?
Oh, you caught me off guard here.
That's okay. We do it all the time.
Do it all the time.
Yeah, pick somebody.
I do a shout out to my dog.
How about Chief Mack? My good buddy Chief Mack would be. He's one of the few coasties that's in our veterans group.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a coastie?
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
Okay, all right.
Coast Guard. Hey, Chief Mack.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and all you veterans, first of all, thank you for your service, including the gentleman in the room.
Everyone on foot.
Make sure you like us and tell your friends on Facebook and Vimeo and YouTube and wherever.
All two of you.
All two of you guys that are still up at 8 o'clock.
And I will say this to all first responders, police, and any other, and the veterans, thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you very much.
If you have a charity that's going on and it's within 60 miles of the Blue Ridge area, get in touch with us. If we're not doing anything, we'll come out and shoot it. I know that tomorrow I'm meeting with Kevin Panther, and we're going to do some information about the rodeo that's coming up.
Okay.
So
that's a big deal.
We're going to shoot the rodeo. I got you bull riding, so don't worry about it. And, what's that girl's name you like in the calendar?
Gracie Joe.
Gracie Joe loves bull riders, just so you know.
I'll strap on a bull.
I figured you would. All right, folks, that's it for tonight. Welcome and thank you for watching CFTV North. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Join the adventure and enjoy the ride.
I thought you did
we'll
the first
see you next week. Oh, God.